I'll see. There's that thing again. Subscribe to earn drops. Like, what is that? What are you doing over there? Who are you talking to? Subscribe to earn drops notification. Is that to me? Is that to the general chat? What are drops? Oh, I guess it's that the loot thing that they have going on. I've never paid attention to it. I hope that's not like a... I assume it's a public notification, but like, I don't want it to be. Don't subscribe to me just to get drops. Like, they're probably not good. And yes, I realize subscribing means I get money. Don't do that just to... Don't give me money for drops. They're probably not worth giving me money for. Oh, let me put my keyboard away. There. So I believe I did... After ending the stream last time, I did go sell my junk, and I upgraded my ship a little bit, but I ran out of the stone tablet thingies, so I can only get so many upgrades without those. I thought about upgrading this stuff, but it's like, it seems like the DLC wants us to go to sea more, so I'm just gonna make sure my ship is plenty strong, and then worry about this stuff. Because, like, right now, I think I'm pretty good. So it's really, it's the ship I'm mainly concerned about, not winning with. So yeah, I've got these almost maxed out. That's pretty cool. And then these are like, these are separate? Which confuses me a little bit. I don't know what the difference is, but I do know that there is a difference. Oh, these are reload times. Yeah, reload time, focus shot speed. So reload and charge attack time. And then these are for damage and weak point creation. I'm not sure if I upgraded any of this stuff. I know I did what I could, and then I eventually just ran out. Yeah, I could upgrade the shields if I had more iron, but I don't, so I can't. What are you doing over here, cultists? What are you... Yeah, because you're dead, you're updated. Wait, hang on. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, so... I should open my quest log. Revealing the recruiter. Yeah. Can I fast travel anywhere over there? Nope. Never been. Oh well. Just call my horse. And I could tell you about that time I saw a deer again. Well, actually, I could tell you about Walmart.com, because my brother had the idea of like, well, why don't you message them and ask if you could undo the cancellation? Because like I was saying last time, I had the 2 Switch 2 pre-orders. It's like, oh wait, I don't need the second one now. Tried to cancel one, kept getting errors, went to help, and they canceled the one, and then a few minutes later, the other one was canceled. So I was trying to... My brother had the idea of like, why don't you contact them and see if they can undo canceling on one of them. So I tried, and I did get through to someone. Let me... Hang on. I wrote their name down again, because I do want to make sure I get it right. So a fellow by the name of Shadab. Hope I'm putting the right inflection on that. Was helping me, and he tried, but he said the system wasn't letting him undo it, so I assume that is a thing with like, well, you know, it's the Switch 2. It's out of stock. There's no room to pre-order it. So I wasn't gonna like keep asking about it. Like he tried. I'm like, okay, that's all. Thank you. And he was pretty nice too. So yeah, unfortunately you can't uncancel it, but that's pretty much what I expected. But it was worth trying.
There's Darius.
So we're just gonna have to keep an eye out for another one later.
Found you.
I'm found when I want to be.
Nataka says you found something. Could it lead to the huntsman?
The Order has been making plans. You want the Huntsman? Then stick around and help me stop them.
I'm listening.
One of the Huntsman's lieutenants is in charge of recruitment for the Order in Macedonia.
So we locate him and we'll have a lead.
Look for any notes, messages, ledgers. They will tell us where the next meeting is. And do it quietly.
Okay, but if I kill everyone in the fortress, does that count as quiet? I'll try.
I'll do my best not to be seen.
Good.
I don't like when the story tells me not to get
I'll go down
caught.
to the village and find out when the meeting is taking place.
When I'm done at the fort, I'll meet you there.
Cyberpunk was the same way, and I just never I never gelled with that because that wasn't the playstyle I wanted to have in Cyberpunk. But the game was like, oh, you gotta do it quietly, and if you get caught, they're like, what the heck, V? You were supposed to be quiet. It's like, well, I don't want my companions yelling at me just because that's not my playstyle. They shouldn't be expecting me to be stealthy. At least in this game, it makes sense because it's Assassin's Creed and you should be sneaking. I mean, you don't have to. You can play how you want, but it makes sense that the game would be like, hey, stealth.
That's what I'm looking for.
Just that? It's gotta be okay. Yeah.
Found it.
But I don't like that in this specific game, they're like, hey, or for this story, for this specific mission, they're like, hey, don't get caught. Because that puts pressure on me. And if I do get caught, then I feel bad. Where, like, if they hadn't said that, then if I got caught, it'd be like, oh, no big deal. You know, it's just my own personal challenge to try to not get caught. But now the story is telling me not to get caught. So now it's more than just me getting mad at myself. It becomes more than just me getting mad at myself for no reason. It becomes me getting mad at myself for a reason. They give me a reason to be mad. I also should have been careful there because his health bar was not fully red. So I got lucky there and I got a critical hit. You can't call it critical assassinate because that's the move. I was gonna say this move and then he went out of the way. Is that a... No, that's a torch. Okay, but you're getting out of the way anyway, so... That ancient clue is nearby. I guess that means that this is the correct building, and then once I... Question mark? Once I get this, I can leave?
Meet me tonight beneath our favorite tree. I need you. Steamy.
Okay, no, I do need all three. That's fair. I like how the big guy didn't have enough health to survive a regular assassination. Yeah, I gotta hide the bodies because I have not booby trapped the alarm yet, so I don't want them going for it. I think that counts as not being stealthy. I'm also gonna take a detour here and steal some money. You know, the thing with stealth games is like when they don't give you a way to see characters through walls, that makes it really tense because then you have no way of double checking that the coast is clear before you go do something. And that's tense. And it's not a kind of tension I particularly care for. It's the kind that's like no, I can't kill that guy. It's kind of like when you're being followed by someone and you feel that feeling on the back of your neck. It's like, oh, they're almost there. Oh, they're gonna get me. You know, no matter how far they actually are from getting you. Oh, one of the guys has something on him. So let me get that guy. But, you know, I guess it's good practice for when I get Secret of the Mimic in a few weeks. Okay, he's facing that way. Grab the zip line. Double check. Yeah, I just get that tense feeling of like, oh, there could be someone behind any one of these corners. I could get caught any second now, even if I actually do look around with my peek through walls ability and it says, oh, you know, you're all clear. Because I know how these games go for me. Sometimes the all clear seems clear, and then it isn't. And then suddenly, you know, you turn around a corner, and then there's a guy. And he blows your cover, and then everything's ruined.
Food shipment delivered. Village cook has verified contents.
I'm not going to burn the supplies.
Not helpful.
I don't need to complete this fortress right now. Oh, someone's coming. I'm glad I could see him through the walls. Uh-oh. Nope, he survived. Well, I'm sure if there's any kind of story penalty for getting noticed, Cassandra has dialogue for it. So she would have said, like, oh, I got caught. Oh, that guy's not going to like that. I forgot what the guy's name was. But, you know, the guy. I'm not the guy. He is. You know, I was also thinking earlier, well, it was like yesterday or the other day. This game its stealth is so forgiving, probably because I have the stealth settings. Like, I think there is like in the difficulty options, there's stealth toggles. Gameplay. Guided, difficulty normal, level scaling, default, aim assist, partial. Oh, okay. That must be Valhalla then. What I was thinking was that this game is so smooth with its stealth because I have the settings set on like a more lenient setting, but apparently not. There is no setting. That's Valhalla I'm thinking of. And honestly, next time I play Valhalla, I might just turn those settings onto the easier settings. Because stealth is challenging in that game. It is not. I think it is not as smooth as this game. Which is fine. They're different games. They can have different difficulties. But I think I do just prefer this game from a stealth point of view. Also, it just occurred to me, like, earlier in that cutscene, like, this is kind of like the side quest in Valhalla where you meet the lady who's from Origins, or not Origins, Mirage. You know, you're the Viking who's not an assassin, and then you meet another character who is very clearly they're an experienced assassin. You know, never mind Basim and Hytham, who are also actual assassins with experience. Yeah, you're... Oh! I knew I wasn't going to be able to stealth them, but I lingered a little too long. But that's fine. I just need to get the last guy, and then we're out. Wait, is that the nation leader over there? That's why he's got an entourage of people around him. I should have recognized by his icon, but I don't have the icons memorized, so I couldn't remember it. Couldn't have known. Okay, there's the guy. It's too bad I can't stand on this. That would be helpful. Ambushing this guy. Oh, he's inside. Oh, see, that's the tricky thing about seeing through walls. Sometimes they're on the other side of a wall, and you can't tell. I mean, right now I can tell because I'm right against a wall, but it's like he was walking level with the ground. I thought it seemed like he was right down there, but he wasn't. Oh, were you gonna pass by the leader again? Oh, good. You're weak.
Goats shall bleed, and the moths will draw to the flame. The snake will be reborn, new fangs, new skin, new life. Maybe Darius will know what this means. That should be everything. Time to meet Darius.
Yep, time to beat it. Time to get out of here. Time to chase it. Time to skedaddle. How many other ways can I figure out how to say that? I was gonna say time to beef it. Oh, I don't know that means to leave. I think that sounds like tripping and falling right on your face. Or some other form of messing up. Let's not beef it. Okay.
I should try to stay out of sight.
What do you mean trying to stay out of sight? You're out of the fortress now. Ooh, gotta get the rock. I need more iron.
Over here. How did it go?
Okay, I guess I'm it's not a lie. I didn't raise an alarm. Everything was fine.
It was fine.
I could hear you all the way from here.
No, you couldn't. Shut up.
Integrity.
It was like 2 guys who saw me. Jeez.
What do you make of those? They don't look like secret messages.
This note. New fangs, new recruits, and bleeding goats. A goat farm, like this one. That's where the meeting will be. The Order uses goat's blood in their initiation rituals.
Man, this it's like if you played through Dishonored and you got to the end of the game and you did like low chaos the whole way through, but they're like, "Sorry, Corvo, you're getting punished for this ending because you didn't get the true ending because you didn't ghost through the whole game. You were only low chaos." It's like, man, shut up. They didn't raise an alarm. That was close enough.
The notes meant nothing to me. Your knowledge of the Order is helpful. What else do you know?
I know the meeting is soon. There's always a signal to draw them in.
There must be more to the note.
This part about moths to a flame.
If they use goat farms, they might have been here. We should look around for clues.
True. Where do you want to start?
The storage.
Granary over there. It's small, but full. I'm sure people still flock to it like
Bees to honey? I don't think so.
me neither.
This is about flames and fire. There's something here.
Okay, what about the pyres of hay? Is pyre not like a synonym for fire?
Those pyres of hay. There are soot marks at the base.
What of it?
Somebody has been burning hay here. The flames are the signal.
Which means night is the only time they can meet, because...
Moths to a flame.
That's right.
We just have to wait for the meeting to start.
There's another goat farm nearby, across the bridge.
Good. I'll meet you there at nightfall.
Meet him at the other goat farm. Well, fine. You know, it kind of bothers me, the implication that, like, the assassins do still exist in this time period. It just, we don't play as one. Which, I don't know. It's something I excuse Valhalla for, but that's because they wanted to be the Viking game. Cassandra very much could have been an assassin, but I don't know. The way the original story goes, it has this implication of like, well, assassins didn't exist yet. It just happens that Cassandra lived like one. But now you have this saying like, oh yeah, no, assassins existed, just Cassandra never was one. It's like, no. I feel like the intent was kind of ruined.
Found a place to watch the meeting. We'll wait there.
The huntsman will be pleased with this turnout.
The recruiter.
There's been a disturbance at the Olympus fortress. Artabanus must be behind this.
Artabanus?
Your mission is to find the eagle bearer. But if you bring me both of them, all the better.
I'll flank them. Don't let him get away.
Sorry, I choked on spit when I was about to inhale before I spoke. Imagine if they actually caught the Eagle Bearer alive, and then they went for Darius and died to him, and then that just helped the Eagle Bearer get free. It's like, you know, they had her, but then they flew too close to the sun, and then they died. They got too greedy.
We shouldn't split up. Don't. Laka.
Illusion of choice. Nah, but it's fine because it was funny.
For the meeting to end or going now? Where did Darius go?
Drink and consider yourself one of us. You will play an
I could just. It's not gonna be stealthy, but somehow I feel like if my charge arrow, you know, if my super arrow can't get him, I don't think my hidden blade can. But those are civilians, aren't they? I shouldn't kill them. Or are they? Archer, thug, archer. Oh, they're going. I just noticed that when someone goes through a wall, that's when they get the outline, even if they're tagged. So that's my way of telling if they're on the other side of a wall or not. Okay, that guy's moving. That's good. It's moving over here. That's not good. Is there anywhere I can hide back here? I guess over here. Yep, there they go. They're leaving. Okay, it still got him.
There he goes. All alone.
Oh, cool. There was dialogue
Now's
for
my
that.
chance. I can't wait for Darius.
Oh, good. Got him. I didn't think it was going to be enough, but okay, never mind what I was saying about, well, if my arrow can't get him. It's like, nope, that's false. It's mathematically incorrect. Oh yeah, the image of the ancients. So I was getting the exclamation marks to go away after the stream, which includes coming into this pouch here, not that, and looking at this. Looks like the amulets that they have in Valhalla. It is a little funny how this game does kind of seem, or this DLC kind of seems to make this game a little bit more like Valhalla. Okay, so that's 2 of these down. That's nice. And now I can unmask you.
Men are useful weapons in the hands of the right woman.
I like how she's lower level than these 2 people. I don't know if they're supposed to outrank her, but I assume because these 2 led to her that she outranks them. Go ahead and mark you. Oh, I got new stuff. Oh wait, that's gold. Oh, warrior damage. Got this hello. Can I get this there? Get that to go away.
Another note. I expect good news about the recruitment. Report to me at the lake. The huntsman.
A lake. Interesting.
You left. Why?
I needed to be sure you weren't with the Order.
You still suspected me?
And you've never questioned my relationship to the Order?
I had opportunities too, but I'm just trusting like that.
This is not the same. I thought I had backup.
I know you're clean, and we've got our answers.
The note said that the huntsman is near a lake.
I have other leads to follow up on, and I'm sure Natakas has more for you.
Whatever Darius is hiding, I'll find it.
Okay, but I'm gonna go kill this person because I can. I might get extra dialogue for it. Because wouldn't that be great if you show up there and they're like, hey, we got to kill this person, and then I'm like, oh, that person, they're already dead. Here's the pendant to prove it. I think this is horse distance. I just noticed it's lighting up the area a little bit. I was looking down at his feet to see if it creates steam where it walks when you go through water. It didn't look like it, but I wouldn't be surprised. Why does it seem like my horse is slow? You can go faster than this, come on. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Got that giddy up now. Just like it just makes me think of the giddy up Buttercup from Fallout. I swear I'm like always picking up those parts in Fallout 4, using them for scrap. I don't even remember what they're good for. I just know I always pick them up. It might be one of those things that's like it's only worth it if you have the automaton DLC, because maybe it only gives you much of anything to, or for robotics.
Amphibolis. This'll be a great empire one day.
Find and kill Huntsman's wolves. Okay. I didn't even think that one was going to be an alpha. I just wanted to shoot it with the strong arrow, so it went down in less hits. Okay, so there's still these guys over here. How many of them are there? Jeez. Did you kill a person? Okay, this looks like the last one, but I think I heard another one. Possibly two more. Okay, I think that's the last one. Over wherever. Over here. Oh yeah, there's a bounty hunter. Do I have a bounty? I think I did, but I think it may have worn off by now. Don't you kill that person.
This should send a warning to the huntsman. I wonder how he'll react to losing his pets.
Let me get that viewpoint. Come on, keep going. I think that's is that a leader house over there? That's kind of an awkward name for that location type. Leader house. And as I thought, my target is in there. Man, why couldn't my Walmart be in there instead? The joke doesn't work because I actually do prefer Target over Walmart. Even if they're basically just the same store, Target's always felt fancier. Not fancy, just fancier. Just a little bit nicer. And it always smells like popcorn, and that makes... Well, it makes me want popcorn, but... But, you know, I can suffer through it enough to not need to buy popcorn while I'm there. Mostly because it's like, what money am I getting popcorn with? Okay, I'm gonna... Whoa! Wasn't sure I was gonna grab that.
Stay out of sight.
Oh, they're sleeping. And they woke up. And they're going back to bed. Ah, they woke up. Where you going? Where you going? Oh. Didn't quite work. I don't know how I was able to assassinate them. That shouldn't have worked. They were clearly running for terror from me.
Greece is finally free of her
Persian elite belt. Ooh, an additional clue to this person. See, I wasn't sure how long this was going to take, and last stream made me feel like maybe it's going to be all week. Maybe it's going to take a while. But that's 3 clues out of 5 for this person. So if this is the huntsman, actually no, probably not, because it's, or no, that's just what they call them. No, undiscovered ancient. But then you're undiscovered magi, so I don't know. Hunter of Tainted Ones, somewhere near a lake. Okay, so it is leading towards... Were the notes signed by the huntsman, or are we just assuming that the person near the lake is the huntsman? But if they are the huntsman, it's not going to reveal that there are more dudes, then we'll probably finish this tonight, which I'd be okay with. I like this Persian armor. That looks cool. I'd put it on if they weren't basically our enemy right now. Oh wait, quests. So let's do that one. Whimpers through the fog. I thought they were over in this direction, but nope, other way. Oh well. I can still fast travel to the dock. And I noticed, yes, my bounty is gone. Good. Birime, or Bireme, a mid-sized ship. That's all I got to read. Cool. I was too caught up on figuring out the name. Would it be faster to take the ship? It is near the sea. A little bit. Like I could park here. Park like you park a ship. You anchor a ship. You don't park it. Yeah, I'll just take the ship. So the other day, I got an email from Nintendo. Unfortunately, not the one I've been hoping for, but it was like an automated email letting me know something on my wish list went on sale, which I didn't know Nintendo did that. But it's cool because it let me know that the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy was on sale. So it's like, ooh, go ahead and grab that. The sale, I think, put it at $15, but considering funds I had left over from Christmas and gold points, which are going away soon anyway, or at least they're not going to be usable on game purchases anymore soon. I just used all of them up. So with those combined, it came out to like $3. It's like, oh, heck yeah. $3 for Crash Bandicoot? I'm going to be happy to pay $15, but $3? So now I've got a version of that I can take wherever, which is great. You know, the obvious upside of having a game on the Switch. And then probably Switch 2 will make it look nicer. But it already still looks nice. It looks like it did when I played it on the PlayStation. Alright, I think this is as close as the Adrestia is going to get. Yeah, okay, now we're as close as it's going to get. And so far I've already beaten Crash 1, which I'm surprised at how... I don't want to say how short the game was, but how it didn't take long. I thought it would have taken a couple of days, but no, it just took yesterday. I am a little surprised at how easy it was. Because I remember, like, I've played through it before on the Insane trilogy. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised I was able to beat it again. But I remember hearing that Crash's jump arc in the Insane trilogy is different than the old version. And I have been playing the old versions of the games. So I would have thought that, like, I would have gotten used to the old jump arc and that the new one would have thrown me off. But actually, I think it is a little, like, floatier. It feels like it's a little more forgiving. It's a little easier. But I remember hearing it makes the game harder, so I don't know what's going on. Some of those stages in Crash 1 still suck, though. So the freaking bridge stages, those are awful. Those are infamous for a reason. Are you... Oh, I gotta talk to you, okay? Well, there's a bear. Crash 1 also definitely does... Oh, there's a second bear. No, there's a second one. Definitely does not have that many good boss fights. Which I guess it's like, it's no wonder I don't feel that much of a reason to return to Crash 1. Like, it's good, but 2 and 3 are definitely way better. Okay, now I can talk to you. You covered in bear blood, or is that your blood?
Did Nataka send you? You must be his contact. My son was spying on an Order member. It was his first job, but he got captured. I shouldn't have agreed to let him be involved. It wasn't your fault. Your son made a choice, and you respected it. He had a life ahead of him. But now... Where did this madman take your son? His soldiers took him downstream. They're going to finish him off, Mistios. Please, save him.
Okay.
You're injured. Stay here while I find your son. Please hurry, Mistios. They could be flaying him right now. I need to find her boy. Hope this madman she's talking about didn't get his hands on him.
How many of them are... How many of you are there? 6? Or are some of these cages empty? This one appears to be empty, but I'll open it anyway. Okay, is that a dead person or is that broken stuff? Whatever. I think that's everyone.
This is a bloodbath. What happened here? Fog is rolling in.
Kill the alpha animal.
These tools were used on the victims. Wolves aren't to blame for this carnage. This door is locked, but the blood trail leads further into the swamp. There he is.
But she said it was her son. I didn't think they were going to be a child.
It's okay. Your mother sent me. Calm down, boy.
No, don't kill me. Stay away from me.
Come back. Your mother sent me. Lock up. Boy, come back.
Man, he's fast through the water.
By the gods. What happened here?
I'm sure that thunderstorm was totally coincidental.
Boy, get back here. What is this?
Don't come any closer.
Don't worry. You are safe now.
Yeah, you could trust him with a name like Madman.
He's dangerous.
You killed them. You killed all of them.
You are a smart one. You'll know no more pain here. Run along now. So
This is Darius's dog. The one looking for a huntsman.
Tell me where he is before I slice your throat.
It's always violence with you, isn't it? Just like your master. Tell me, Eaglebear, do you truly trust Darius?
He's honest. That's enough to earn my trust.
You should be careful who you're running with, Eaglebear. Do you even know his name? His true name? You think you know Darius? Xerxes thought he knew Darius.
Whatever you're up to, you won't succeed.
But I already have. You are here, aren't you? What do you think of my display?
It's the work of sick and twisted minds.
Do you remember these faces? You killed these men. They had friends, lovers, families. Did their loved ones really deserve to die? Do they not deserve their revenge?
They were killing innocent people. I had to stop them.
You are not the judge of what is right or wrong, killer.
Don't move any closer. It wasn't personal. They were just in the way.
Selfish! My son didn't deserve to die.
I did what I had to. Don't make me hurt you too.
No matter the cost. The world doesn't revolve around you. We were going to start a family. He didn't deserve to die like this. He should be with me.
You always have a choice.
Oh, except for it. Yeah, there we go.
This can only end one way.
Is that right? So close. You were so close. But you just can't stop killing, can you? It's your nature. You are bloodshed. You are destruction. Till we meet again. Eaglebearer.
Where do you think you're going?
Don't get in my way.
Where do you go? This has got to be a nightmare sequence. Okay, which one of you has the biggest... I thought I saw someone with a gold border, but... Nope, okay. I was gonna try to use Spartan Rush. Oh, there you are. You know what? I think this is job for Bull Rush. That's what that exists for. I'm not getting any adrenaline from hitting them.
Can't hide forever! I'm coming for you! Come out, you coward! Face me! I see you!
What is this?
I believe that's a scarecrow.
The huntsman awaits you in the forest. In the forest? Oh, look!
Forest by a lake.
I'm coming for you, huntsman.
We're getting more specific now.
All this bloodshed, all this life lost. I had to.
Okay, I guess that wasn't a nightmare sequence.
Go back to Natakas with his clues. He might know what to
close to a level up. Okay, I gotta get that viewpoint. I'm going to walk there because I can't warp. I mean, I could do the dock again, but I really should have gotten the viewpoint. I'm debating whether or not I want to 100% Crash 2 and Crash 3 on the Insane Trilogy. Because I've done it on the originals. I don't know if I want to do it again. Cold Hard Crash sucks. Is not fun to 100%. It's an okay stage on its own, but if you're trying to get 100%, it's a pain. I mean, it's kind of weird how the difficulty of 100%ing the stages kind of fluctuates. Like, you would think it would just get harder as the game goes on, but it kind of just depends on what the stage is. Like, obviously, any kind of, like, chase level or, like, an automated, you know, like riding on the bear. For a moment, I was wondering if, like, wait, is it the hog? No, that's Crash 1. In Crash 2, it's a bear, whose name, I believe, is Polar. Like, those can vary. They can be a little easy, but, you know, if you miss a box, you can't go back. So you kind of just have to die. So I guess in terms of, like, how many times do you die starting over, it could get up there, but it's not particularly difficult. But then you have ice stages. Like pretty much any stage with ice is going to be a pain. Because the ice physics, not what I wanted. The ice physics are wacky. Which I think they actually did fix in the Insane Trilogy. Are you alive? Yeah, you're alive. Not anymore. Thanks for the leather. But that's why Cold Hard Crash. One of the reasons why Cold Hard Crash sucks to complete is because of ice physics. But then also it has a death platform. But then also it's set up in a way, if I'm remembering right, it's set up in a way where once you got to get to the death platform and do that section of the level, and then you have to go back instead of going forward like you would think. You have to go back because the end of that section of level is going to skip boxes. So you need to go backwards, go back through the way you came in, and then that'll take you back out to where you left the stage. You know, to where that section of level branches, and then you can get the boxes that aren't in that section of level that you would get normally if you didn't do the death platform stuff. So not only do you have this tricky ice level with ice physics and this death platform section that's kind of brutal because of the ice, then you also have to backtrack through it. It's like, yeah, big pain.
You're back. What did you find?
Clues. Maybe you'll know what to do with them. 1, the huntsman is supposed to be waiting in the forest. 2, he's surrounded by animals. And 3, he's by a lake.
I think I know where that might be. There's a crack in a cliff face that leads to a glade. If it's where I think it is.
Let's go.
I can't. Not yet. This is the huntsman. We've suffered at his blade for years. Father should be there to see him die. I'll find him and join you in the glade.
If
Okay.
the huntsman is in this glade, I won't be able to wait for you and Darius.
I'll be there.
Now, when it comes to Crash 3... Oh, yeah, level up. Nice. When it comes to Crash 3, I think the vehicle stages are probably the most pain in the butt to complete. And that's what has me more hesitant to do that than I am for Crash 2. Because really, Crash 2 hinges on whether or not I want to keep suffering through Cold Hard Crash. Sure, let's get Shadow Nyx. Stealth movement will not cause exposure, but attacking or colliding with a target will. Oh, wait. Oh, that's the upgraded version. I got a little ahead of myself there. But okay, let me assign it. Switch wheel. Well, you know, I haven't used the shield move on purpose in a while. So let's do that. I know I said it was going to replace Bull Rush, but I haven't been using the shield move, so let's put that on there so I have it on my main wheel.
Plan for me this time. Hopefully, fewer death trees.
How much adrenaline do I have? Let me test it out. Oh, that's not bad. That's not too terrible. I'm sure it'll help.
Something about Darius. I'll get it out of him.
As long as I remember to use it anyway. I don't know if I can disengage with it, but if I can, I probably should replace the flash bomb with that instead. But yeah, Crash 3, I think it's more of a pain to complete because of the vehicle stages, especially the secret stages that you get from getting time trial relics. It's like, ugh. I just remember the motorcycle exists.
Closing in, Huntsman.
The motorcycle stage is like, I do not want to get all boxes on those. Not again. That sounds like such a pain. I mean, the beauty of it is that it's going to be there on my Switch, and I can play it whenever I feel like. So I can beat the game and complete the stages that I feel like getting 100% in, and then go back for the other stuff. You know, if I ever feel like taking on that challenge, I can do that. I don't have to start a new save just to try.
Vakas and Darius better get to the Huntsman's Glade in time. I can't wait for them.
But yeah, when I was saying vehicle stages, I was thinking of like, well, you know, there's the jet ski, and that can kind of be annoying. And then there's the planes, which those... Actually, I think I'm thinking of the time trial relics for them, but those are still a pain. You still need them to get the stages. Even if you only get, like, the lowest rank possible, you still need to get that rank. And on the, I swear on the plane stage, it's, like, super extremely tight. It's just not fun.
The Huntsman. That was your game in the swamp.
All to help you understand the truth, Cassandra. You are no hero.
Been called a lot of things in my time. Hero's not high on the list, so... This isn't news to me.
You are tainted. The blood flowing through you has the power to raise kingdoms, to alter the course of entire civilizations. Unbear this world. We must bear you first.
You can't know what I'll do or who I'll become. I decide my fate. I decide my future, and I've decided I'm a threat to you and your order.
Oh no, soldiers, I'm scared. It's not like I haven't taken on a bunch of these guys before. Nope. Nope. Wrong. I was trying to do Bull Rush. And they dodged it. Great. I'm out of adrenaline. So I'm getting adrenaline for hitting these guys, so I guess it's just because the other guys were civilians. I'm not scared of them. I died to them, and I'm still not scared of them. Was this screen always covered in a bunch of, like, bloody spots? Is that because I'm doing the DLC now and it knows I've completed the... Well, has that loading screen been steadily getting bloodier and bloodier as I killed cultist members and I just never noticed? Okay, we can just... I never said I was a hero. I'm a threat to you. You. Okay, I'm getting bounty for that. That's kind of not fair. This is self-defense. You can't give me a bounty for self-defense. See, this is kind of why I don't need the shield remover anymore. Hero Strike is plenty good. Hero Strike goes through shields. Whoop. Hope you enjoyed that drink. It will be your last. Oh, just a little slow on the... I saw that wolf spot in.
Behold your gift to them. Death. Look at them. Do you remember the screams? Does it weigh on you?
Is there supposed to be a dead wolf there? Were they wolves the whole time? Is that what they're saying?
So much. Stop sending them to die.
You disrupt the natural order, and thus you are unnatural. It will be my pleasure to restore order, to do nature's will, to return to the dead. Let's see how far.
Sorry, what were you saying? I didn't hear anything. You just vanished and... This is not your fight. Elos the biter. You bite, you die. Now, where'd the huntsman go? Oh, there you are. Think I better use my last adrenaline for that. That is strong poison. Aha! Now you got the poison icon above your head. Now I can track you. Whew. That was close. Any closer and I'd fit nicely into a sandwich.
I'll bleed you until there is no blood left to spill.
Okay, I can't see him now. Having no adrenaline right now is not helping me. There we go. Cheating, kind of. been waiting to hit you with that.
Not your skin, not your voice.
Where did he go? We must track him down. Maybe Icarus will have better luck finding the huntsman.
Three-faced Pullman. Get out of here. Can I quick save right now? Let me kill this mercenary as like a adrenaline. Give me some adrenaline. I'm not even gonna hit them with the strong assassinate because I would like more adrenaline, not less. Come on, buddy. Nope. Almost had me with that. And now you die. I like how it snapped onto the targeting snapped onto the elk. Like, okay, you're done with that guy. Now get this elk.
I'll find you, huntsman! You burned whole villages. Poisoned them.
That's what you tell yourself.
Looks like the huntsman might have slipped through here.
Like, don't you think that I'm the one who kills hundreds to prevent you from killing thousands? Of course you don't think that, because you think you're in the right. Hello, wolf. I don't want to waste adrenaline on the wolf. Come on.
You are a creature of chaos, Cassandra. Everything you touch dies screaming.
Says the guy called the huntsman. Like, what is a huntsman other than someone who hunts something down to kill it? Oh, out of arrows. Hang on. Hang on 1 second. I need to craft arrows from scratch. It's like, it's not quite on the same level as eating like 20 cheese wheels in Skyrim in the middle of battle. But it's kind of like it. It's kind of ridiculous. Ow. Confirmed the kill. Sorry, Darius gonna be here to see it.
It's over, huntsman.
Oh, is that what you think?
Oh no, reinforcements. Again, is there a word for like when your ambush gets ambushed?
No!
Nice entrance.
Took the easy way.
Artabanus, the betrayer himself.
So you are Artabanus.
Actius.
After all you've done to this family, how does it feel to have them watch you die?
Is that how Artabanus tells it? No. He started this.
What is he talking about?
We trusted him. I loved him. We were all as brothers. But he drew his blade against us. Did you not consider consider the cost? They'd be alive. Your mother, your siblings. May as well have killed them himself.
I'm gonna press Darius on this.
Darius, you have some explaining to do.
Cassandra,
You're hiding something. Speak.
Yes, Darius. Tell them about our promise.
To protect Persia, our children, their future.
Then why did you betray us?
I assume because Xerxes was terrible.
To keep that promise. It's time I told you the truth about Artabanus, protector of Persia.
Ooh, cutscene time? But like full cutscene, not like this, where it's like in-engine cutscene? Pre-rendered cutscene time? Well, I guess it's still in-engine.
Feign a frontal assault on the convoy, drawing away the majority of Xerxes' forces, giving you the chance to... Xerxes won't know what hit him.
Tomorrow, the Order's tyrant dies, and Persia will be safe.
There will always be more
That's him.
tyrants.
That's the
And
huntsman.
there will
The guy on the
always be
right.
us to stop them. King Xerxes had died, but his son continued his legacy. The new king needs to die, Amorges.
We can't just stab all our problems.
Artaxerxes is king now. His father and his father before him were Order puppets. With the Order, we can take no chances.
I take it
What if
Artab
the
means
Order
son of.
aren't our enemy? They're powerful. Maybe if we work with them, we'll have all the resources we need to protect Persia.
Artaxerxes dies, as does anyone in league with the Order. As I suspected.
I can't let you in there, Artabanus.
They got to you.
No. I went to them.
I don't know why I feel like it's gonna make me play this fight.
This king hasn't done anything.
Yet.
Guards!
Traitor. Amorges joined the Order of the Ancients. From that day, he's led the Huntsmen to destroy us and the Tainted Ones. He was my closest friend. Through war. Your birth. When he called the guards, he doomed our family.
the moment you drew your blade against the Order, you doomed us. Did you ever stop to think who else your blade has killed? Mother, my brothers and sisters? Me?
My son. I think of nothing else.
Pactias's death will be a beacon to the Order. Amorgus in his full might will rain down on Macedonia. Father, we can't stay here. I'll pack the hideout.
Go. I have an old friend to bury.
I mean, I'm not going to say he's wrong to turn his blade against the Order, but he maybe was jumping the gun there. Because we still have this branch to kill, which is weird. The Triple Peninsula. I don't know why that makes me laugh. Oh, all three face Polemon defeated. Oh. Like anything cool? No, it's just a spear. Every time I get a new spear, it's like, well, it's higher level than the one I've got on my warrior build. But I don't care about my warrior build anymore. I don't even... I really shouldn't even be keeping it around. I should just clear that out. But I don't. So now I'm not even sure what the endpoint of this DLC is going to be. Do we need those other 3 kills to continue? Is this going to be the end and the other 3 are just like, well, you could have went for them if you wanted to. I should be checking to see if there's a fast travel point near there. Oh yeah, it's the hideout. I have the fast travel point. I went out of my way to get it. Well, that would have been a great tip if I had seen that like when I started this playthrough. Like, oh yeah, if you need extra stuff, go to nearby islands. Did not know that. It's weird how like there have been some loading screen tips that I swear I have not seen in this entire second playthrough until streaming this. It's like 60 hours in.
Cassandra.
Sometimes I think about a simpler life. Small stall in Yavara, fish. Teaching my son how to catch them. Do you ever wonder about the simpler life?
I fight for the greater good, for the ones I love. But it's always the ones we love we hurt the most. Always. Atakas, bring your coat. You'll need warmth for the road ahead.
Do you think we'll see each other again?
I do.
How can you be so sure?
Trust me.
Actius is dead, but the Order lives on. And with Amorgus at their head, none of us are safe. He'll bring his full might against us. Warriors, wit, cunning. He'll never stop hunting you. Or us.
Let him hunt. You'll find only death.
So is this where it's gonna... Is this where the DLC is gonna end? Or... Do we get to go get the other guy? I guess that's what he's gonna go do. Maybe they were setting up for a potential follow-up with a spin-off or something. I mean, I could stop speculating and just wait for it to...
They're still out there.
Edge of Time. Oh, is that the... I remember being told about a dagger that has... Oh. I remember being told about a dagger that lets you instantly kill from stealth. This is not that. Reduces all cooldowns by 10% on successful parry. I have one that reduces the one I care about more than that. 35% on successful parry. More warrior damage. Okay. So it's still going. Legacy of the First Blade is not done. Apparently it wasn't Legacy of the Hidden Blade. I must remember that earlier. Okay, so there's going to be 7 of them. Or at least for this, as far as this is concerned. But alright, reach my ship, and that'll continue. Oh, it's that. Why reach my ship when I can teleport to it? I still stand by what I said before. I think they should have just made an Assassin's Creed set in Persia, where you take out Xerxes. Should have been its own game. Because, like, aside from Prince of Persia, how often does Persia get, like, proper representation in games and stuff? Achaia. Okay, well then, I fast travel to my ship. How about we just fast travel to Achaia? Over there. And then I'll just call my ship again, and then we'll just keep sailing. But surely this loading screen is going to be faster than just sailing there directly. And then I call the ship again. Those hills sure do look kind of chunky with the graphics turned down. But otherwise, the game does still look pretty great. It's interesting how both slow down and speed up both let you do sharp turns. I swear it's normally slow down that lets you do sharp turns, but they let speed up do that too. I guess it kind of makes sense because that's controlling your rowers. And like if you control your rowers right, you should be able to spin on a dime. Pretty sure that's how rowing works. You know, if one side is going forward and the other is rowing backwards, then you just spin in place.
Should we stay back and avoid a fight?
We could. I think he was asking as a question, can we? We could. I didn't get the weak spot. There we go. Oops. Man, our stuff comes back fast now. Like I could have a rhythm down where I'm just constantly throwing javelins.
I wasn't worried. They could never think you're this young.
You were weren't you the one saying that we should try to avoid them? Well, I'm in your tent now. Oh, that's one of our guys. It can be hard to tell sometimes. I should just set my crew to be the assassins, so I know which ones are my guys. He's surrounded. Clearly, taking the fight to the sea is the superior way to fight mercenaries. I don't believe they'll all go to the sea. It's probably just whoever decides to chase you out that way. But if you don't like fighting alone, there you go. Oh, I was thinking. Okay, let me take a second to change my crew, so I know which ones are my guys. I still don't like that it's gender segregated, but whatever. It's not like the default crew isn't all men by default. At least now I should be able to recognize which guys are my guys when we're fighting. Okay, where am I stopping? Where do I want to anchor? Right there should be good. I wasn't sure that was actually a beach. Kinda got lucky. Why does this remind me of, like, the northernmost area of Skyrim? Like, around Solitude? I don't know why, it reminds me of that section of map. With the caves and stuff. The high cliffs. Shipwrecks. One of which you can cause. The only thing it's missing is a bunch of horkers. And I guess slaughterfish. Slaughterfish are everywhere in Skyrim, even though you can't fight in the water. So all they end up doing is just being an annoyance. Like, it's one thing if they were in dungeons to, you know, like, to get you to get out of the water quickly. You know, not be an obstacle. But out in the open world, they're so pointless. All they've ever done is just make me unable to fast travel because, oh, you can't fast travel with enemies nearby. There's a bunch of fish in the water that want you dead. You can't go anywhere. So what are they going to do? Chase me? They're in the water. They're not frogs. Oh, don't run into a tree.
He's even sneakier than me.
Hang on, let me get up on that. There we go. Boo! Okay, let me get the viewpoint first. Just in case the cutscene makes us move.
ever rest?
I think he was just resting just then.
After the huntsman, nowhere in the Greek world will ever be safe. Not for us. We can never rest. We can never stop running.
The Order have your scent and mine. If you stay still for too long,
Natakas dies. All we can do is keep moving. Even if all I want is to stay.
I don't see Natakas.
That's why I sent the note.
Trouble?
We came to Achaea seeking a ship bound for distant shores. A simple plan, but like so many simple plans,
It got complicated.
that fleet is bound for Patre. It's not the first. Something there is not right. Relentless military patrols, naval blockades. Natakas went to secure us a boat out, but he hasn't returned.
Natakas won't be hard to find.
He took that road to Patre.
Then that's where we start.
Follow me.
Wow, it's a good thing I know how to do that.
I've done it from higher.
Hey! Hey, you! You on the roof!
Yes?
That's not your roof!
You're right.
Hey, you! Get down! Get down or I'll shoot! Friggin' rooftop guards. Okay, hang on. I gotta go on break. Supposed to do that like a few minutes ago, but yeah, I was at sea. I was busy. But anyway, see you in a bit. Okay, we're back. What do I have in my inventory? Right, the chunk I got from the, excuse me, mercenary. Don't worry, I'm gonna keep a low profile.
Something happened to Natakas between here and Patre. We must find him.
We will, Darius. We will.
We're both doing a great job of keeping a low profile. Just knocking everyone over that's in our path. Perfectly in line with how a normal person acts. My big old burning horse.
Tell me, huh?
Perfectly
But before
normal.
I hear, what were you and Natakas doing?
Survive.
Sounds boring.
You were hoping I would entertain you with grand tales from my legendary adventures?
Well,
You could have gone around that woman.
The shadows. Stayed away from me. Dawn is safe, Cassandra. Adventure is not.
and the path splits. These weapons belong to a soldier, not Natakas.
Keep looking.
Can't tell if you try to make a symbol with them or.
Armor and blood, but no body.
Natakas must have been in a hurry to leave such a mess.
Darius, there is no sign of Natakas. Just supplies and military equipment.
He's staying out of sight. Good. Cassandra, over here. A
This
path
again?
leading up to the mountains. Let's go.
Are you sure? What makes you... Okay. Is it because it's like it's pointing up there? Hang on. I guess?
How are you so sure Natakas went this way?
Sometimes you have to look further and think harder. There were guards at the bridge. Didn't you see? It was too exposed. Natakas would know better.
You know, another thing just occurs to me about the mercenary system. Do they only ever send after me? They only ever send the ones that are higher tier than me if I have a high level bounty? Is that how that works?
I can see that.
Cut them down, Cassandra.
Working on it.
Oh, you're just gonna keep going? Okay, thanks. Okay, maybe I should replace Bull Rush. Bull Rush sucks. Bull Rush sucks when you're not a warrior build. Oh, and there's a mercenary. Let me kill this guy. Okay, now Shoeless Ognarognon. Could have sworn I killed you already, but you're back. Oh, jeez. Alright, Shoeless Octagon, time to die. Oh, that wasn't enough. Ah! I clicked the buttons a little too soon. Dang it. At least checkpoint when we were ambushed. Okay. Conquest battle available.
See that. Working on it. Don't need to outrun them. Violence.
Where's the third guy? There's supposed to be a third guy. Well,
Not
there's...
exactly a warm welcome to Patre.
Shoeless Octonomopus. There's the third guy. What? Die. Now you die. No. Take that, Shoeless Ontario.
Then they'll love us. Natakas? We might find clues about what happened to Natakas.
Look out, elk. We could just keep moving. It's like, what? Did he expect us to just work on the honor system? He says stop, and it's like, oh, well, I guess we gotta stop. I haven't had much of a need to fight people on horseback in this game. In Origins, like, they had the convoys that you could loot. And those guys were often on horses, so I gave you a reason. Not this game.
They're searching for something.
Look at their body language. They want blood.
They'll get it.
We need a plan. If Natakas is hiding here, he could be drawn into heavy battle.
If we move quietly, we can pick off the guards one by one.
A wise plan, Eagle Bearer. Clear the perimeter, quietly.
I know they're already marked, but now they're even more marked.
Don't want to be caught here.
Does it count if I shoot one of them and then they're like, oh crap, that guy got shot?
You take that one. I'll take this one. A good kill. This kid's mine.
I'm not sure if that counts. It probably doesn't count. But it's not open combat.
Natakas, he should be around here.
There he is. Oh, wait, no, that's... Wait, that could have been him. It's like, oh, wait, it's a child. Oh, wait, there's a second person.
Natakas.
There he is.
Cassandra,
Told you we'd meet again. Trust me, I said.
it must be hard for you being right all the time.
It's a burden I do my best to bear.
Well, I'm glad to see you, Cassandra.
The truth is, I'm here because your father contacted me.
Of course.
He wanted me to pick the other option, didn't he?
My son.
There's something else.
We need to find my mother.
There are still people who need our help. People who have been stranded in Archaea. The soldiers took them to a fort, not far from here.
I'll go there now.
More soldiers could come looking. If we leave the bodies out here, it may attract unwanted attention.
I'll gather the others while you hide the bodies. The stranded people are at the fort, on top of the cliff. Return safely.
Bring my mother back to me, please.
I should go to the fort. I see them.
Just a 3? It says there's 4. There we go. Haven't I done this fort before? Aha, my way in. The torch did not help. Didn't help me see better at first. It was kind of funny. Okay, are there people around here? I can spare a second to grab a rock. Who needs a torch? I'm a bat. I think most people would consider that cheating in a way. Probably shouldn't do that. Okay, where does this put me? There should be a bush I could hide in. Yeah, I've definitely been here before. It doesn't even have location objectives because I did them before. Wait. I knew there was that guy over there. I don't know where he was going. Who's closer? Oh, them. Definitely them. I guess I'm gonna want to clear a path to the door. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down.
What was that noise?
Oh, shoot. Oh, dang it. Not again. Stupid long animation. Oh, okay. I'm mad. Should not have gotten caught. That's why I don't like critical assassinate being a thing. Like, just... it's just the difference between, do you want to use adrenaline to do it or not, which I get, but you have to hold the button to do it, and you need to know beforehand that you need to hold the button to do it, and you don't always know beforehand that you need to hold the button. And then sometimes the input just doesn't work.
Body up ahead. Everyone be on guard.
The other guy was too distracted looking at the body.
I'll catch up.
Or you could hand wave it as his helmet blocked his view. Okay. I don't feel good about how that went, but I cleaned up my mess. Incidentally, the bodies are also mostly hidden.
Oh, thank Zeus. And you.
I thought I saw another guard over this way, but... Oh, wait, there they are. Okay, apparently they don't question when prisoners get free. They just let them go. That or they're sneaking. I didn't see the other guy leave. Oh, I had him. I had him. Oh well. Everybody loves hiding bodies in stealth games. It's always the most fun part. But it is part of the gameplay loop. It's part of the strategy to it. That's why I haven't bought the perk where when you assassinate someone they just vanish. It's like that's a little too easy. Come on. You saw something. Come on. Come check it out. Okay, so now the path into the door is clear, at least for the people that were over there. The next person's over there, and then there's one over there. So I'm going to have to clear more of a path now. Come on. Oh, they weren't hearing me at first. They were sitting on a bench. I'm glad you did not need critical assassinate so I could get more adrenaline. I still like the adrenaline loop. I like managing that resource. I just don't like critical assassinate. I like that I have to spend adrenaline to kill stronger targets, but if only it was just like in Valhalla, where it's just you hit the button, but then also there's the little, I don't want to say minigame, but you know, the little skill check. But maybe instead of being a skill check, it could just be like an adrenaline check. Like, okay, well, you weren't going to kill them before, but do you have adrenaline? Yes? Okay, well then use it. Or like, you press Y and then it's like, critical assassinate? Yes, no? You know, like press Y and then it does slow-mo. And then like you press it again, and then you critical assassinate. Or if you press B, then it doesn't.
I told you. I saw no one.
Hang on, let me just,
Get to the bottom of the mountain. There's people there.
Thank you.
Yeah, this corner's free. Oh, ooh, ooh. My feet are falling asleep with how I'm sitting. Jeez. You know, I would say like they're gonna be any body hit in the flowers. They're just fertilizer. But, jeez, was that person in the water so long that they became a skeleton? But yeah, I don't know how well plants are gonna take the body as fertilizer when there's armor in the way. Probably not good. Okay. I don't have to. I don't actually have to help you get out. I can just. I'd undid your binds. That's enough for the game. I'm just gonna go. Whee! No, yep, my foot is definitely asleep now. Ow. I get why a limb falling asleep is not good. I don't get why it feels the way it does. What if that's something to do with, like, a lack of blood flow to the nerves or something?
We've been in a hair too long. The Order will catch up with us soon.
People need our help.
Did they magically get teleported down here? Because there's no way that lady made it here before me. The last person I freed.
Mater! My child! You're safe! Thank Zeus!
Cassandra, you're back.
You're the Misthios who saved us. Thank you. I'm Cleta. I'm sheltering the stranded in Vura, a village not far from here. I've been in Achaea for a long time, but something has changed. A dangerous presence is closing in.
What do you know?
Everyone in Achaea knows the Tempest. She's the most ruthless commander to ever sail the Aegean. No
So what
one
you're saying is I'm gonna go sink her ship.
and her rage. Poseidon himself fears her. I house those who can't escape the Tempest's wrath in my village. But I can't stay here forever. The harbor is closed. Soldiers are combing the area looking. I'm working on a plan to get them out of Achaea. If you can help, Misthios, come find me in Vura.
She knows more than she's saying.
It doesn't matter. The Order is here. Amorges and the rest will not forgive our actions in Macedonia. Amorges will not forget the huntsman's death at the hand of a tainted one. His cunning is sharper than any blade. He may already be here, observing us, learning from our movements, from our choices, discovering our weaknesses.
Stranded people come from both foreign lands and all over the Greek world. Merchants, farmers, sailors, families. They're being imprisoned and interrogated. They're being asked about Macedonia. These people are suffering because the Order is looking for us. These people need our help. We have to do something. Isn't this what we're fighting for? Aren't they worth the risk?
We can't save them. Not if the Tempest is still strong. We need to hit her hard. It's the only way to get the stranded people home.
We should get started.
Against the three of us, the Tempest doesn't stand a chance. We'll break her, and then you'll be free to leave the Greek world forever.
I'll
I'll go to the harbor and track down the Tempest.
I don't know what's with these
Surely
awkward
Odyssey will
pauses.
remember Ina here. I'll keep an eye out for the others.
See you soon, Cassandra.
There's what, 3 of them left? I forgot that they did this episode 2 Shadow Heritage. Which means surely there's going to be an episode 3.
Or I could look for Cleta and Bura.
Hang on, let me change how I'm sitting. I put my keyboard away because I didn't put it away when I was back from break. Okay. Ah, yeah. That makes more sense. So you are the Tempest. So then we just gotta find enough clue. We don't need to kill them all, just enough clues to get them. I can unveil you, so how about I unveil you and go kill you?
Oceans are as wide as the world, but I've yet to find my equal upon them.
I get a new sail and a new figurehead when I kill him. That's what I figured. Okay. What are my other objectives at? What are they at? No, where are they at? Okay, so there's that. So I should get that viewpoint before I go. And then the others are in town. I could just dock. I should be talking more. I'm trying not to talk about the Switch 2 too much, or Mario Kart. But like there was a developer interview that went up recently with the developers of Mario Kart. I think it's funny that people are focusing in on how they said like, oh, it's been in development since 2017. People are like, Mario Kart World started off as a Switch 1 game? But like that wasn't the most interesting thing they said in that interview. And actually, I don't even think they said the thing that I think is most interesting from that post. From the thing Nintendo posted sharing that. Was in that they had a screenshot of basically an achievements menu, and it described that like, yeah, you can get these signs as stickers, these road signs as stickers, and then you can put them on your cart. There's cart customization. How is no one talking about that? It's like people really think it's more interesting that it was originally started as a Switch 1 game. Like, yeah, of course they've been working on it since 2017. We haven't gotten a new Mario Kart since well, not 2017, like 2015, whenever Mario Kart 8 came out. 8 Deluxe was always supposed to just hold us over until they finished World. It's no surprise that they've been working on it since like forever. It's almost the same as like when people talk about how like, wow, when they were done with the Switch 1, they immediately started development on Switch 2. It's like, yeah, that's how that works. Like, you don't just have your development teams just going on vacation when they finish a project. Like, it's work. They have to start the next thing when they're done the first thing. You know, that's kind of how a job works. Just because you finish today's work doesn't mean tomorrow's work isn't gonna also be there. And just because it's a creative job doesn't mean like you finish one project and then like, okay, well, time to take the year off. But I think that's a more reasonable thing to be surprised about than It's like, oh, but Mario Kart was going to be a Switch 1 title? Like, yeah, Mario Kart didn't have a unique release on Switch. Just like Breath of the Wild was going to be a Wii U game. The Wii U did not get an original Zelda. It had to share it with the Switch. Which, it's weird how I feel about Breath of the Wild. Because, like, Twilight Princess, I'm adamant, is a GameCube game that just got ported to Wii. But Breath of the Wild is, like, so synonymous with the Switch, and it's I wouldn't say a better experience, but it's almost identical experience. It just runs better on Switch and loads faster on Switch. So it's not like it's the superior experience, but it kind of is, because you know you can take it wherever. And the game actively lost features because they wanted the two games to be identical, and the Wii U version was going to have gamepad stuff, and they took that out when they decided it was going to also be on Switch. Whereas Twilight Princess didn't lose anything on GameCube when it became a Wii game. It just happens that the Wii game has, like, the, you know, slightly different controls because it's on the Wii. They wanted to use the motion controls. But also, it has more item buttons. So I believe on the GameCube version, you can only use X and Y for items. But in the Wii version, they use the D-pad. So you have left, right, and down for items. And then up was Midna. Or maybe it was going to first person. I don't know. It's been a while since I played it. I don't know why we weren't turning. I was telling it to turn. I think the thing that also helps me think of Twilight Princess as more strictly a GameCube game that got ported to Wii was because of the switch to Wii controls. And, you know, the Wii remote being in most people's right hand, that they mirrored the game. I still will never understand. Like, no one has ever properly explained this to me, why this was easier to do than simply flipping Link's animations, but for whatever reason, they couldn't just mirror Link and have that be the end of it. For some reason, it was easier for them to mirror the entire game? I have no idea why. Because, you know, the entire game is the entire game. Whereas you would think that, oh, you would just mirror Link, you would just mirror all of his animations, and then everything else would be fine. I have no idea why that was not the easier thing to do. And no one has ever explained to me how that was the easier thing to do, but because of that, I think it's easier to think of Twilight Princess as a GameCube game that got ported to Wii because it's mirrored. So, frankly, everything in the Wii version is wrong visually. Link is not supposed to be right-handed, and he's not supposed to, you know, signs written in Hylian are written wrong. And the sun rises from the west instead of the east. So, like, it's... visually, everything is just messed up. Because, for whatever reason, it was easier to mirror the entire game. Oh, they tapped us and I died. Let's not get into a battle with all the ships out there this time. I'm not sure if I fully finished that train of thought, but yeah. I think it's weird that that was how that worked out, but because of it, I think it's easier to think of the GameCube version as the correct version, and then the Wii version is like, oh, that's the extra Wii version that they ported later, even though they came out on the same day. It just has that feel of like, oh, well, this is an afterthought port. Whereas Breath of the Wild on Switch, actively runs better, loads better, loads things better. Let me rephrase that so it's more clear what I'm trying to say there. I don't think it runs loads better, but it runs better, comma, and loads better. And they took away features that would have been in the Wii U version because of the Switch version. So I think that's where my train of thought there kind of comes from. Also, there is the fact that when Twilight Princess was ported to Wii U, funnily enough, got the opposite treatment from Breath of the Wild. When it was ported to Wii U, the standard version is based on the GameCube version. And then Hero Mode is the mirrored Wii version. Keep throwing! Keep throwing! Keep throwing! Keep throwing! Keep throwing! Okay, keep moving again. Get the ship back in gear. Wait, did you say that they're gonna ram us? We rammed them. It is I who is the rammer.
Commander, we need to brace, but get out of the way!
Ha! Just a scratch. Like the bite of a flea. Picked a bad time to get lost, friend. And other such Skyrim Bandit cliches. No, they're not. They were thinking about it, probably. They're not gonna.
We fought a good fight, not for the last time, I'm sure.
Get ready to board! Follow me! Get in position!
Nestor. Is there a treasure chest back there? Oh, okay, good. I say back. That could have been the front. It could be hard to tell in these ships sometimes, because you know, like on like stereotypical pirate ships, that kind of ship design that we're all used to, the back is raised like this. Usually more than that, but it's raised. I didn't mean to talk. I forgot I promised Herodotus that we would go somewhere, and I never took him there. I forgot. Oh, I can unveil them now. You are?
What we cannot win openly, we'll seize secretly.
Where are you? Ah. By land. Okay. Let's get out of here. Alright, let's sink whoever's firing at me. Let's not go through our own fire there. Oh, come on, hit the weak spot. Attack their weak spot for massive damage. I don't even know what game that's from. Pretty sure that's from a game. Oh, there. Now it is us who taps people and they die. Okay, let's get out of here before the other ships start shooting. don't know if I ever talked about it, but the free Switch 2 upgrades that some games have been promised, that the details have dropped on those now. Mostly just like resolution and frame rate buffs. Apparently Game Builder Garage is going to have support for mouse controls. That's kind of neat. I'm glad to see that ARMS is going to have a visual upgrade. Oh, is that not a dock? Where's the... I thought there was a dock over here. Ah, whatever. Apparently Pokemon's update, which oddly enough wasn't fully explained on the website. Like it said the same stuff like the other one said, but it's like optimized for the, I don't know, whatever they phrased it, for the resolution upgrade and higher frame rates. But then on Pokemon's Twitter, I believe, they shared that the update will also allow the Switch 2 playing on Switch 2 will allow more Pokemon to spawn in, and from a greater distance, I believe. I remember there were 2 screenshots, and I think they were both showing something different, but I don't remember what both things were. Anyway, so that's kind of neat. I'm glad they're getting any kind of visual performance upgrade. Cause I know everyone wants is like, oh, you gotta update the textures. It's like, yeah, but anything at all is nice. I would rather see them just re-release Scarlet and Violet. Fix all the issues with the graphics. Re-release it as the Switch 2 edition. There you go. Like I enjoyed those games enough that I would gladly buy it again. Well, my sister bought me my copy, but I would buy a second copy with my own money if they re-released it with performance upgrades, like full-fledged performance upgrades. You know, better textures and stuff. I can't see crap in here. This is the wrong room. There we go. And no one will see me kill you. Excuse me.
You won't be making trouble anymore.
Farsight Hood of the All-Seeing. And somehow that did not give me more clues. Oh well. Got ship stuff. It's kind of cool. I think I like my red one better. And then... Dreadful Head of the Formidable. Now I'll stick with Medusa. Mercenaries, I killed a guy. Oh no, actually, I discovered someone on tier 3. Got a bunch of junk. Junk. Oh, do I have enough iron to upgrade my shields now? My ship shields? Ship crew armor shields stuff? No. Unless... Wait, not bow. The spears. There we go. So have any of these upgrades been increasing how far my bows can go? Because it felt like my bows could shoot farther. I guess not. Okay. Yeah, you're closer. Are you close enough to walk? Yeah. But I got this for a reason. Let me just blink on out of there. Dishonored. Those would be great games to put on Switch 2. I'd buy those again. But really, like, it's like when the Switch 1 came out. It's like, you could just name a good game, and there's a game that would be great on Switch. It's like, same thing for Switch 2. It's like, if it can run it, put it on Switch 2. Like, we're really sitting here and being like, what would be some good games to put on Switch 2? That'd be kind of stupid, because, like, just any game that's good. Anything that's good, put it on Switch 2. Although I guess more in this case, anything that wasn't already on Switch 1, or anything that was on Switch 1 that had to compromise its graphics, or just generally doesn't run good, put it on Switch 2.
A small alleyway. Here, Cleta.
Misthios, you came. Thanks to you, these people are safe.
Call me Cassandra. Looks like the stranded people are settling in well.
Resources are scarce, but we make do with what we have. These people have nowhere to go. Maroon, alone, far from home.
I'm just
I
like
try to
Spider-Man.
provide them a little bit of comfort.
It's normal to be uncomfortable. Better even. That's a principle of Spartan training. It's how they become such fierce warriors.
You remind me of my daughter. She was always aspiring to be better, to be great.
We all have things about ourselves that could be improved.
These people will have to be their best selves if they're going to escape the Tempest. Our forces are monitoring the ships in and out of Achaea, and their control over the island is growing stronger every day.
We need to get them out of here. Will you help me, Cassandra?
I'll help. What do I need to do?
Okay, now gonna tell me
Getting
just...
Achaea is not going to be easy, but I've spoken to a few of the stranded and we've come up with a plan. Find Dorondas. He's overlooking the fields. He'll have more information about this.
When do you think we'll go home?
I don't know why that reminded me of... I hope they let us go inside.
They've flown away. Misthios, tell me, is there anything more beautiful than this? The calm, the peace, the comfort of a simple life.
I don't know which of these to pick, because it does seem like Cassandra, as her own established character, does want a simple life. But the way I see her, not settling down. But, whatever.
The idea of settling down is like a dream to me. I seem to go from one problem to the next.
In that case, welcome to Vora.
What brings you to Achaea?
I've traveled across many seas, Misthios. The blockade paused my journey as a merchant, but Cleta gave me a place to stay. When you've been through as much as I have, when you've weathered the most horrific and turbulent storms, you start to appreciate the simple joys in life. Like Vora. A place I could call home. I fear these quiet times won't last.
All peace is hard-earned. It should be treasured.
My sentiments exactly.
Cleta sent me to you. She said you lost your ships.
Indeed, we're in
troubling times, Mistios. Achaea is growing more dangerous by the day, and we need to escape while we can. I've discussed the plan at length with Kleta.
Keep looking!
Guards.
They've upped their patrols.
I caught their attention at the fort. They're looking for more stranded.
We mustn't let them disrupt our peace, Mistios. Deal with them quietly if you can. I'll get Kleta and the rest to higher ground.
I have to stop them before they get.
Oh, there's more of them. If it was just the two, I was gonna spear rush.
Another one.
Did you seriously see me? Or are you going after something else? Oh no, they're going after something else. Okay. Up. Okay. I mean, I thought I was gonna do better with shooting them with the multi-shot, but oh well. Maybe I should just start with that. Or maybe because they're running off to some other threat.
Another one.
Be careful. Remember what happened at the fort.
Or maybe it is because they saw me. Yeah, they're not charging the village now. Okay, still got caught, but it's fine because I'm not dead. Okay, don't die again. Strike. Dead. Mercenary's gonna be looking for me, but he ain't gonna find me. Grillwell's the Haunted. Tier 4, who cares? Get out of here, elk. Oh, there are more soldiers.
More guards. On horseback.
Yeah, you don't know where I am. You can't just ride in on a horse. Automatically know where I'm hiding. This isn't an Elder Scrolls game. Hop, man, I was gonna say just like you. Are you also charging your bow at me? Aiming mine at you. Where'd he go? Let me get his stuff. Didn't he die right here? His body glitch out? Yeah, you lost track of me, huh? Another one! See, this is why I don't believe they just roam the world. They spawned them on top of you. The game lies. Good enough. Rasmus the Talented. Or was that tainted? No, talented. Nope, I missed. But this won't. Whoa, what? Did he just... He didn't just die, did he? No, he... Okay, yeah, he vanished. I think he was doing a jump move, and then I kind of just kicked him over. That's not how he thought that was going to turn out. Because in all the movies and stuff, the jump attacks, you got to do jumps and spins and stuff. That's how you win. But in real-life combat, that gets you killed. I don't know about jump attack, but spinning definitely will. Spinning is not a good trick, contrary to popular opinion.
Mistias, you prevailed.
Thank you, Cassandra. I knew they were on the move, but I didn't think it would be so soon. We need to set our plan in motion.
Tell me what needs to be done.
We need a mode of transport across the Aegean. The ships we came in were taken when we arrived in Vora by the foreman of the docks.
I have a
Perhaps we
ship.
can strike a deal with the foreman to get them back.
I have the time to help you now.
In that case, we should bring you up to speed on the foreman situation.
I'm listening.
He's quite a character. I've heard rumors that he frequents a tavern in Bellini and drinks as if to endlessly worship Dionysos. Word is, he doesn't take well to mercenaries.
I can get people to like me.
I'm sure you have your ways, Mistias.
My daughter. She always loved the water. As a girl, she always wanted to steer when we rode out to sea. As she got older... I've never stopped wondering if she will come back to me.
There must be a reason why you're telling me about your daughter.
My Fila. She captains the Skilla now.
Your daughter is the Tempest?
It's been years since I've heard from her. I pushed her too much, too far. And now it feels like I've pushed her away forever.
I mean, I probably am gonna kill her, but let's not say that.
Now she makes her own choices. Don't blame yourself.
Now
Yeah, okay, there we go. That's it's not a lie.
needs our help.
It's not telling her like, oh, she'll come back.
Here, Cassandra.
It's the right thing to help her feel better, but then also, yes, I'm probably gonna kill her. But it's not your fault. It's her fault. She's a woman who makes her own decisions, and she made the wrong ones. Whee! Get out of the way, other cliff. Whee! Splat. Not a death splat, but still kind of a splat, slappy sound.
Off we go now.
You know, I was on a train of thought before, and I don't think I actually finished it. When I was talking about how stealth can be tense, I wanted to say it's good practice for when Secret of the Mimic comes out. And I don't know if I said that, so I'll say it again. Good practice for when Secret of the Mimic comes out, because that's going to be a stealth game with... It's a stealth horror game. So I gotta get used to being scared of getting caught. Not just because like, oh no, my bragging rights of doing this place completely stealthily. But also, like, if I get caught, I will probably die, so. And I will probably always have that feeling of like, oh, something's right behind me, isn't there? There's something behind me, isn't there? But that's what I want to play for. I want to play it to be scared.
More wine! Here's the man we're looking for, Mistios.
Here, my friend! I recognize you. I took your ships, didn't I? At the docks.
We've come to get those ships back.
Why would be my first question. But then I realized I don't really care. Because you're a Mistios. Let bygones be bygones, my friend. We drink! Except for the mercenary. Now, sail away from me. All right, you can't.
I think this guy's voice actor is outdoing the animations. Like, he's making the animations look bad by putting on such a lively performance. The animations can't keep up.
I think we got off on the wrong foot. I'm sure a smart man like you knows when to make a useful friend. If you help me, I'll help you.
Helping you would cost more than my left arm. If I am to risk incurring the Tempest's wrath, there should be a sizable benefit for me. I heard valuables can be found at Shipwreck Cove, not far from here. Or I could always use more drachmi. Hmm? You can buy wine with drachmi.
I don't know if I even have that much. I'll
I'll
just...
take a look around Shipwreck Cove for the valuables.
Remember, Mistios, I don't take trash.
So he's saying that there's lots of treasure around this cove. So one could even call this cove a treasure trove. And now the music is stuck in my head. But anyway, yeah, I'm getting really excited for Secret of the Mimic. Like I've said before, I think I can manage a stealth horror game. Like I was fine with Dead Space. I was fine with Prey, even though I sucked at it. I found it kind of frustrating. It wasn't frustrating because it was scary. It was frustrating because, well, I don't remember why, but it's, I think it was just because I kept getting caught by the monster, so I was bad at sneaking.
There it is.
But I think the thing that really stops me from finishing like Pizzeria Simulator,
There it is.
it's because it's hard. Because you don't really get much control. You can't tell where something is. But with a setup more akin to Security Breach, you know, something more action oriented, something first person. I mean, not that. Sorry to scratch my nose. Not that like. Technically, all the Five Nights at Freddy's games aren't. They're technically first person, but not what you would call a first person game. It's more like a first person point and click rather than like a first person action game. And I think that's the key difference is action. I get to control where I move and what I'm looking at and not be stuck in one spot looking at cameras hoping I can make out what's in them. And not that I have anything wrong with that, it's just, it's a way harder gameplay experience is my point. Okay, can I shoot this shark? Oh. I can if I aim right. I kind of want to do, like, I want to start Pizzeria Simulator over and try to get the other endings that don't involve taking all the animatronics into your restaurant. Because that's really the part that's stopping me, is the fact that now I have, like, 3 or 4 animatronics hunting me in the I forget what they call that phase of the gameplay, the office gameplay. And it's just, you know, too likely that something is gonna show up when I'm busy working on something, and then I'm gonna get killed because I'm not gonna hear them coming. Because that's the whole gameplay thing. Is like you gotta keep an ear out for them. But it's hard to do that when you don't want to go deaf from being jump scared. So it's, I mean, it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy, I guess. It's like, oh, I don't want to get caught, or I don't want to go deaf when I get caught, and then I get caught because I have the volume turned down. Man, that stuff is really out there. Almost makes me wish I did pay the guy with the 50,000. Do I have 50,000? Barely. Well, not quite barely. Like 6,000 over is not quite barely. Technically, I should round up to 60,000. But no one said anything about rounding. But yeah, Pizzeria Simulator has other achievements, other endings that don't involve taking all the animatronics. So it makes me want to start over and just get those. But at the same time, it's like I've gotten so far into the challenge of getting all of them that it's like it makes me want to try to get all of them. But yeah, I don't quite have the patience for like trying over and over and over until I stop getting killed and eventually get that one run where they just, you know, these games you do kind of have to get lucky. Because if it was entirely skill-based, it'd be too easy. Because, you know, it would stop being scary because, oh, well, I know exactly what I'm doing, so I know exactly how to get them to not show up at my doorstep. So there does need to be an element of luck in there, so you don't know whether or not you're gonna win, even if you know what you're doing. You can still get scared, but that element of luck makes it frustrating. And like you kind of do need to get lucky to get the to beat the harder knights, because you need to get lucky that their attack patterns all end up like, oh, I'm not going to show up at the doorstep right now. You keep rolling those chances of them going away from you instead of towards you. And then when they show up, you need to roll the chance of them getting away. And it's so much easier in the games where you can see that they're there, because you can at least know, like, okay, it's safe now, so I can go back to what I was doing. I say that like the other games have anything for you to do other than just not die. Because Pizzeria Simulator has tasks you have to get done, which I think is a good idea. I think Pizzeria Simulator is very smartly designed. But it's also very difficult. I wish one of the upgrades you could buy was cameras, so you could see where everyone is and know at a glance where everyone is, and then be able to account for that, be able to work accordingly. But it's, you know, because you're working so blind, it is such a dice roll of like, you start a task and is it going to get finished right now? Oh, was that someone out there? Oh, better interrupt the task and go into quiet mode so I don't get killed. And then you gotta kind of guess when they're gone.
They should be enough.
Which I think, ironically enough, on the harder difficulties, because the animatronics speed is faster, like their AI is set to roll the chance to move faster or more often, that it means that they go away faster. Actually, I don't know if that's really ironic or appropriate, because like you would hope that if they're coming to you faster, they would also go away faster, because if they stay longer, that means that they can kind of gang up on you. And that's not good when that happens. You know, you don't like when Bonnie and Chica both show up at your doors. Like, that's just... It's like, you gotta close both the doors then. That is a joke about the first game, by the way. They're not in Pizzeria Simulator. Technically. Chica was gonna. And then she got scrapped. Ironically enough, because that's the line of animatronics for that game, is the scrap animatronics. Those are the ones trying to kill you. But yeah, she didn't make it into the full game, and then Bonnie's technically in the game if you count Springtrap or Scrap Trap, but he's his own character at this point. That's not Bonnie. He's no longer Spring Bonnie. Which is what a weird name for him. Like, why is he Spring? Golden Freddy is golden. Why is Spring Bonnie Spring? Is it supposed to be spring like the season?
You're back. You have the valuables I want.
And then I just pay you anyway. No.
I found what you wanted at Shipwreck Cove.
Really was a treasure trove.
Hand it over. This will do.
A deal's a deal.
I never go back on my word. Only a dishonorable Malakas will break an oath. I'll give you your ships back. But good luck getting past the Tempest. Just take a good look outside at all those wrecks, Mistios.
Oh, those are her?
Now,
interesting.
if you'll excuse me. Thanks to you, Mistios, we have what we need. Now, we...
Horondas, Cassandra.
Was that a bunch of brutes for me to have to fight?
Mistios, no need for bloodshed. I just need you to come quietly, please. Releasing the stranded people has angered the Tempest. Someone just needs to take responsibility and everyone will be fine.
Take me then. They have nothing to do with this. I'm the one you're after.
Well, let me go. I'll be fine. Now it's just gonna give me a quest objective to come save you.
We have done enough. There's no need to escalate this further. Promise me that you will see our plan through to the end.
Did you do all this destruction, all this ruin? It's painful to watch. It feels like she's becoming someone I don't know.
I don't want to say this one because I'm gonna go kill her, but this seems a little mean. Like, I guess beyond forgiveness.
Look at the chaos she's caused to Ahea and to you.
Parents always believe in their children, as foolish as that may be. I should have stopped her sooner, stopped her from joining the Order. I should have. When the time comes to face the Tempest, I feel... What will you do, Cassandra?
I'll bring her back if I can.
I'll do my best to bring her back.
I was so proud of her. I don't think I ever told her that. There are still so many things I wish I had said. I should go help the rest. We'll meet up in Patre when we're ready. Thank you, Cassandra, for everything.
You know, technically Alexios was part of the cult. And then I was able to get him taken care of without killing him. So maybe I'll be able to convince the Tempest. Where am I going? Is the next part not available yet? I gotta do the stuff with the other guys. I guess I probably gotta do the stuff with the other guys because she's like, the Tempest is this person. So they're probably going to lead me to kill these 2 people first. Weird how these 3 people didn't matter. Okay. Do I want to keep going? I should probably scrap all my stuff so I can get more materials for ship upgrades. What do I have in here? Oh, new clue and a new... 6 new... Not all of them are new, but 6... a stack of 6 that is newly incremented to 6, whatever. Said that weird, but you know what I mean. I'll do one more. Technically, that one's closer. Even though I'm just gonna fast travel to the dock. And it kind of looks like it's not going to be the close one then, but it was the closest at the time of selection. Yeah, I was going on about how, like, oh, Pizzeria Simulator is too hard because you can't see what anything, you know, there's no certainty. You can't see anything in that game. But also, I suck at Ultimate Custom Night as well. That one I can't blame on anything but myself. Like, that is just straight up, as the kids say, skill issue. Do people still say that? I feel like enough time has passed that people don't say that anymore. It's like I swear I've even tried to do like one animatronic at a time, you know, learn their mechanics, and then I still die to them. Like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what am I doing wrong? How am I still dying to them? I guess I'm underestimating how high the difficulty is. Like, you know, on the AI settings.
Good. You're finally here.
You mentioned something big is about to happen in Achaea.
I've heard that the Tempest chief engineer is developing a new weapon.
A new weapon? That can't be good for us.
He's trying to flee Achaea.
If he does want to escape, maybe we can convince him to help us defeat the Tempest.
He's attending the shipbuilding symposium at the amphitheater here.
Ooh, a symposium.
I can head over to the amphitheater now.
There seems to be a discussion about a plan, a secret weapon for the Tempest. The chief engineer should have more information about it.
Sounds easy enough.
The answer to the code word, I am Poseidon's chosen.
Sure.
The chief engineer is amongst the attendees. Seek him out.
I'll head to the amphitheater now and find the chief engineer.
I thought it was 1,000 meters, and it's like, oh, that's kind of far. No, it's 100. Yeah, I definitely would be more inclined, I think, to try Ultimate Custom Night again. And just...
engineer is here. But I don't know exactly who it is. Should be easy enough. The code word is, I am Poseidon's chosen.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying again with, the, like, trying one animatronic at a time. Seeing who I can survive on a reasonable difficulty level. Like, I would think I could manage, like, half of like, if... I think the max is 20. I would think I could survive a 10. I don't think I've been able to. Wait, is it... Oh, I gotta ask around, okay. Sorry, let me just shove right into you.
Poseidon's chosen.
Right, and I'm Mira's harlot.
What?
What do you mean, what? Go away. I'm trying to pay attention here.
Why did you stand up? Hello? Hello? I'm Poseidon's chosen. Hello? Anyone? More people? Hello?
I am Poseidon's...
Idiot.
What?
You're not his chosen, you're his idiot. I could hear you from here, pestering people. Who told you about me?
A friend of mine has been asking around about you. We heard you want to flee Achaea, and we can help with that.
Such freely offered help often comes with a hidden cost.
Not this time.
But not a hidden blade, unfortunately. I don't have one of those.
Well, if the Tempest had sent you, I'd be dead by now.
I need a way to defeat her. Like this weapon I've heard about.
The Chimera's breath. My greatest creation, but also my greatest regret.
Oh, is that the thing that spews fire? I've heard about that before.
Without my finishing touches,
Or was that Dragon's Breath?
You're taking a big risk by sharing your secrets with me.
I should have actually asked him more. I don't think he's going to talk about it again.
I'm betting on you to destroy the Tempest for me. Get your hands on the plans, and I can install the Chimera's breath on your ship.
A new weapon?
With it, you can destroy her entire fleet. I must do something to right this wrong.
If the Chimera's breath is as powerful as you say it is, it would be helpful.
Once I'm done with your ship, it will crush the Scylla.
So, how do I get the plans?
The Tempest's fleet commander has them. He's manning the naval blockade. While you're gone, I'll get to work. The plans are written in a code that only I can read. So even when we have them, it'll take some time.
I'll meet you back here when I'm done.
Good. I was wondering how we could clear the blockade.
I like how it seemed like he just appeared out of nowhere. Oh, gotta go. There's a bounty hunter. Oh. I like how the guy was like, I could hear you from here. It's like, I'm just running around doing that bit. It's like, hello? Are Poseidon's chosen? I guess he actually heard me, apparently. It's like if I streamed a third playthrough of this game, there's no way I would remember to make that joke again. Specifically because that guy would say... I assume he only says that if you get it wrong at any point. I don't know. I would assume there would be different dialogue if you spoke to him as the first person. But, like, there's no way I remember it was him. And there's no way I would remember to make that same joke. Oh. Well, I think I do need to kill this guy.
Plans for the Chimera's breath. Time to head back to the amphitheater.
They can't find me. I consider visible now. They can't find me. You know what I do want to do? Because Bull Rush sucks. Let me go back to abilities. I'm sure Bull Rush is fine if you're doing a full warrior playthrough, but I'm not, so it's bad.
No! No! They must have found the engineer.
They must have heard us talking. Man, I gotta stop being so loud.
now the eagle bearer. Aren't we lucky?
Lucky isn't the word I'd use.
Oh, look who decided to show up just in time.
Kill them! Kill them both! Ready to die?
Oops, that is poison. Actually kind of got lucky that Hero Strike did not actually snap to the target, and it did the version that's like just the one swipe. Oh man, look at that dive. Ouch. $11 metal. I mean, I guess that's more metal than I can fit in my pockets. Did you just Hero Strike him? Confirm ancient kill. I just noticed it says ancient kill. Not ancient one kill. I mean, I guess ancient can be used to describe a person. Like that person is an ancient. He's one of the ancients. Who was that other person you killed?
The Tempest is more shrewd and careful than we expected.
We should warn the others. They might be in danger too. I'll have Arnavas take a look at the plans. In any case, we shouldn't linger here.
Back to the shadows, then.
How cruel. How cruel of this game to promise me a new weapon for my ship and then kill the guy who was gonna build it. Oh well. All this stuff. I'll look at it later. Yep, killed one more guy. Wait, I need 2 more hints, but there's only 1 more guy. So unless one of these people are going to lead me there, which probably not. Makes me think that there's going to be, I mean, obviously, we're just going to get it from cutscenes. I'm also thinking that because we're only on chapter 2 of this, there's probably going to be 4. It's probably going to be someone here, and then someone here. It makes me want to push to get this person. Do that tonight, but I think things are going to take longer than I'm going to expect them to. So I'll just save that for next time. This DLC can go on for as long as it wants. I need to stall for time anyway, wait for Secret of the Mimic to come out, because that's going to be the next thing. So, well, I want it to be the next thing. It's probably not going to be the next thing. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you more on Friday, because today is Wednesday. I remembered. I didn't look at my watch. Bye.